Hello, everyone. Welcome back to This Week in Bullshit. I am your host, Justin Proper, and today I'm just gonna straight up say because of something that happened yesterday. Normally, Pop Culture PB is usually my co-host, but due to things that have been happening lately, just to put it lightly, I'm not going to go into it. We just kind of decided that this week he's just going to take off. And we'll see what is going to happen in the future. But I'm not going to go into detail about everything that happened. But for people who know, it's just kind of it's a long story. So I'm not going to get into it. We're just going to get into the bullshit because, you know, my stream is just about having fun and all that. And I would just want to keep the drama away for now. So anyways, first up, my co-host for the Council of Jeremys. Of course, and also one of my dearest friends for the longest time, Spartan Jeremy from the UK. How are you doing today, man?
Wait, we're friends?
Not anymore. also, we have the newest members of the Bullshit crew. I kind of inducted them a couple weeks ago. I'm very happy that they're a part of this now. I'm really excited to have them on. And of course, I am talking about Lorena and Wes Moody. How are you guys doing?
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
doing great. I'm doing much better now that I'm having a little bit of whiskey.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
And then, and also from the Queen's Council, we have, according to Christie, this is the first time that you've been on the show.
That was the best introduction ever.
Well, when you have
this is water, by the way.
Water. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also another new person to this channel, somebody who has been hanging around a lot of my friends lately, particularly Miss Sarcastic Nerd and Mary Mayhem. He's like a cool guy. We will find out for ourselves. I have high hopes for this guy. His name is Andrew, also known as Caffeinated Wolfe. He's a writer from Geeks and Gamers, and I guess he should be streaming soon. That would be nice. You're on Gaming with Geeks, right?
Yep, I'm going to be streaming on our Twitch, streaming on our YouTube channel, Gaming with Geeks, and as you mentioned, I am a writer for the website as well.
Well, he's got to be decent. You stole his haircut.
Stole what?
You stole his haircut. He's got to be decent.
Hey, Spartan Jeremy,
he did kind of steal my haircut. Oh. he did kind of. Oh well. But right now my hair's like a little bit of a mess because it's getting long and all the hair salons are closed, and I'm really pissed off. The sides are. I'd like to have it like a lot shorter. It's just sometimes it just poofs out. It looks ridiculous. I feel like Doc Brown sometimes. So we're gonna say hello to the chat. First up, Christie, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the sticker. I'm actually gonna see what it is on here. So, oh my god.
What do you? It's a poop emoji.
It doesn't show up on. Who the hell is that? The typewriter?
Not me.
No, never mind. Okay, well, thank you, Christy. I greatly appreciate the poop emoji. I really do. You've given a couple of those. It's sweet. And Mary Mayhem, my YouTube bestie, she says, "Yay, Proper!"
Mary.
Well, yay, Mary Mayhem. And I actually don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'll say it anyway. Mary's not been feeling well lately, so if you can, just flood her Twitter inbox with just a bunch of otters. It'll make her feel better. Just do that. Trust me, it'll work. Yeah. Sorry, Mary, you're not feeling well, but get well soon. We all love you.
We're pulling for you.
TWTG. Yep. TWTG content says hail TWTG content. Unless what is that an acronym for, by the way? Does anyone know? So I have no idea.
No.
Teenage
women.
I only play a smart person on the
Teenage
internet. I'm not
women.
actually smart.
Teenage gamers?
Yeah, the glasses. I said the glasses that fools people.
Yeah,
You
no,
wanna know.
exactly
or
that.
something.
You ought to know.
Yeah. Also, Jane Theory is here. Nice to see you here. Jesse
thanks.
over at the
Hello, Jane
Crow's
Theory.
Nest. Nice to see you, Jesse. Yep. And all right, there's a couple other people crawling in. So oh, there we go. There you guys are in the chat. Oh, Tommy is laughing at us. What's up, Tommy? Says, hope y'all are well. Well, Tommy, I hope you're well too, and you are one of the best mods out there on YouTube. No one does a better job than Tommy. He's the fucking best. Oh, Heather Bell, very nice to see you. I don't know if I've seen you around before, but it's very nice to see you here. Very nice to see you here. I think that's about. Oh, Demogenai, hey dude, I haven't seen you in a hot second. How have you been?
Hey,
Demogenai. Yeah, Demogenai is part of the Dark Council on Drunk 3PO's channel. So go check that out. Oh, Matt's Mama Bear. Hey, how you doing?
Why don't you highlight Demogenai's?
Thing isn't working. There we go.
I was gonna say, why don't you highlight Demogenai's?
Oh, what did she say? What did he say?
Go up a little bit where he's asking Lorena a question.
oh Lord,
What this?
nothing gets by Christie.
Yeah. Oh my
Hey girl,
goodness.
hey.
What are you doing Saturday? Lorena, what are you doing Saturday?
Oh God, I'm in the homework dungeon.
What are you doing Saturday? That's a good question.
Same.
And of course, Stone Cold Jeremy, dude, how have you been, man? I miss my Jeremys. I really wish that we could do another Council of Jeremys. Maybe we should do that. Maybe that'd be fun.
Still a few of us left. You just
That'd be
gotta
kind of
look.
cool, wouldn't it?
Can I be
I
an
don't know what's
honorary
happening,
Jeremy?
but StreamYard is acting stupid. So, yeah, you
Is there
can.
an
It's definitely an
initiation
option.
process? Do I need to get like a Star Wars cap? Is that?
I didn't need one.
Uh-oh, is he gonna be pixelated?
I hope
Uh-oh.
not.
Like,
I need to think of a good Jeremy-esque insult,
To
and then I'll
The
probably be in.
show.
Fuck you,
All right, let's
pork
get on to-
wallet. There we go. Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, was I glitching out again?
you left. and
You
then
like
returned.
disappeared, man. Like gone.
Oh, am I back?
Yep,
Yeah,
you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
you're
start
back. You're
with,
fully back.
All right.
I thought you said you were.
Okay, I appreciate it. Alpha Doritos, how you doing, man? And Trey Courtney, very nice to see you as well. For some reason, StreamYards is acting very funny on me. So, yeah, this is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be fun. So, first and foremost, I just want to get this out of the way. So, I guess this writer, Mags Visaggio. I love that guy. Sorry, pronouns. That actually wasn't on purpose. But he rewrites. Oh my God, this is gonna take some getting used to. She rewrites Star Wars. Imagines Anakin Skywalker as an incel. Guys, what? According to Vags, Anakin is a young white boy who's been told he's special for half his life, but now he's 25 and sexually frustrated and angry that he isn't getting the recognition he thinks he deserves. So he immediately falls under the sway of that. Oh, wow. Interesting. Says, honestly, if we look at him as an incel, his whole arc makes so much more sense. He had previously... She has previously written for Marvel Comics and DC. It's just another writer in a long line of them that either do not watch the actual Star Wars films. This comes from Bounding into Comics, by the way. Does not watch the actual Star Wars films, did not comprehend them, or are actively trying to rewrite them so the films fit their own worldview. Yeah. So just in general, just like, I mean, what do you guys think of this theory? Because I don't really see it.
I find it highly sexist. Shmi Skywalker is the incel.
Oh no! She's a victim. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, she just all of a sudden the Force impregnated her just out of nowhere.
Yeah,
She didn't want it.
I mean, exactly. She was an incel, and then all of a sudden, she has Anakin Skywalker.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Spartan?
Well, I'm just gonna say, I know it might sound like an echo chamber, but we've kind of been warning about this from the get-go, because this is the kind of mentality that all the people running Star Wars right now have. we've been warning that they would try to rewrite canon and do things like this with the characters we know and love. So the fact someone has tried to distort canon in this way, even if it's not official, doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Christie, what do you think about it?
I think it's stupid. So it's just. At first, I thought it was an April Fool's. So then I saw the date. It was actually March 29th. And
A little early.
It's a little early. It's just, I'm sorry. The character has been around for over 40 freaking years. I'm trying not to curse on your channel. So.
Whoa.
Oh, it's called This Week in Bullshit. It's fine.
But
I only have like one rule, just like no slurs, like none of that. Just none of that. Can we do that? That's fine. So yeah. But swearing is okay.
Okay.
Just be you, girl.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's fucking bullshit.
How about you, Andrew? What do you think of that? Just in general.
Well, in general, I have to agree with Christie. It is fucking bullshit. It's stupid. And I think it's kind of par for the course as far as Max Visaggio goes. I mean, he, she, they, whatever, has their own head so far up their own ass, they've got a 4K view of their colon, like, perpetually. There's never been a single intelligent thing that has come out of that person's mouth that I have ever seen.
Damn.
Now, do you want me to say how I really feel?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No,
I was actually looking through your videos earlier today. You had a style similar to your boy Zach. The last video you had was something about Spider-Man. So I figured this be kind of an interesting topic for you to explore as well. Yeah. So how do you really feel?
Well, here's the thing, right? I'm picky with the comic books I actually choose to spend the overpriced price tag on. And yeah, thanks, Mary. So I avoid Mags's work like the plague because I don't want to catch nut cancer.
Oh, right.
So
Jesse likes the idea for some reason. I don't know why.
I have no idea why. This is just ridiculous. And I think to everybody else's point, this is just another thing in a long line of instances where they're trying to destroy Star Wars from the inside out. And this is just the latest BS. Whatever the hell it'll be next week, who knows? I have no idea. But it'll be something equally ridiculous or more so.
I bet so. The Gilk man, Thomas Gilkey, with a $199 super chat. Dude, thank you so much. He says, great people.
Hail the Gilkman.
Right. Great people, great panel. Keep it going, Justin. I will. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thomas is the best. Go check him out. He's honestly like one of the most, as Andrew will know, probably one of the most biggest supporters of Geeks and Gamers that you could possibly find. Like the OG guy. You know, he's the guy to go to.
Big Geeks and Gamers supporter, and something that I personally appreciate is he's a big supporter and proponent of our website, which doesn't get nearly the traction or the limelight time as like the YouTube does. And seeing as I write and edit the website, I appreciate that. So Thomas, I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I think I might have read like some review a while ago. I don't know if you wrote it or not. Are there are probably other writers as well that work on it who did the movie reviews?
A lot of writers on there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, check out geeksandgamers.com. Tommy, you got that. Put it in there. Yeah, so did I get to everybody? Wes, did you comment on that? Oh, no, Lorena.
Oh,
I made a joke that didn't quite land, but Mary Mayhem got it, so shout out to Mary Mayhem.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the 4K analogy. That still has me laughing in my head. I love that one. No, it's ridiculous, and you know, the Fandom Menace has been warning about this for a long time, and it's disheartening to just see them just dismantling the characters like this, and not just dismantling. Now they're insulting them, and they're purposely insulting white men with this. And that's what I don't like, because it's completely unnecessary. But because it feeds the agenda, which of course is feeding Lucasfilm these days, they have to go and roll with it.
Oh, this guy's got it. TWTG content. If you could tell me what the acronym is, let me know in the comments. He says, yeah, there's no way that Incel will have the cloud to pull a hot queen 10 years older. Dude, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
He just made himself fucking king, dude. Like, I'm just saying. Or maybe it's like a Prince, I don't know what the guy's name, Prince Charles or something. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, he's pretty much married into royalty. Like, yeah, so that's, yeah, I think he's got some game. I mean, granted, I think there's some, I don't know why Padme, whatever, but hey, it worked.
He worked it. He did.
He did. And then we got one of the greatest characters in all of cinema, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Oh, Jesse, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Jesse with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I bought Disney stock, so tell them how to fix it. Yeah, I got Disney stock too.
I do too.
Oh, man, I lost so much. I was so sad that day. Oh, poor me. Oh well. But yeah, just whatever. It is what it is. Who saved your butts in Fortnite? Oh, was that you, Andrew?
No, Thomas. Thomas actually saved our butts one match. He beat everybody.
Oh, really?
With an umbrella.
Wow. Are you serious? That's hilarious.
Do I look like
That's
someone
hilarious.
who jokes around?
No. You seem very bland and unhumorous. Of course, yeah.
Well, damn.
No, I'm kidding. No, you have a good sense of humor, and it seems like you can take a joke pretty well. So, yeah. All right. Okay. So let's just get on with this shit. So the next thing that I'd like to bring up is something that, oh god, there's a lot of comic book stuff that's in the news here. One of which is this shit, Gotham High. Who's all seen?
What the hell?
Where'd he go?
Having technical difficulties.
Am I blacking or something?
There you go.
There we
Now
are.
he's back. There we go.
Hello? Did I like?
I can hear you.
Oh my god!
ya.
What happened?
Yeah.
You're back now.
Alright.
On with the show.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, sweet. I don't know why this keeps happening. Something's wrong with StreamYards or something. Oh, hey Tom, how you doing? He says that Jesse is very sexy. Okay, that's very nice. We have a gay couple in the chat. It's very nice. Alframo Dorito says, why does Justin keep canceling himself? I don't know. I tried to cancel Proper Jenny. Maybe it's because I changed back. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I changed it back and the universe was like, fuck you. And we're going to screw with your StreamYards if you don't change your YouTube channel name to Proper Jenny again. Maybe that's just how it's supposed to be. Who's breathing into the mic super loud?
I think you can only self-identify. You know, you have a quota. You can only do it once every so often.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So anyways, oh my goodness. So if do you guys want to actually go ahead and watch the video real quick? I don't know if it's, you guys would be down with that?
Oh, we gotta
Roll it.
watch the video.
Roll
We
it.
gotta
Got
watch the
to.
video. We gotta.
All right. Let's.
We gotta live react to this
Roll
thing.
it again.
Sure, let's get
Roll it
reaction.
again.
Roll this vomit. Let's do it.
Okay.
I was
Do
laughing
it.
so hard. I was
It
crying
was.
when I saw this earlier.
Swallow whatever you're drinking right now.
I'm having
Oh, my
Crown
goodness.
Royal, so I'm gonna.
All right. Yeah. Get it down there, man. Just do it. Okay.
This is later.
I'm queuing up part 2 right now too. Now we're empty.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm subjecting myself to this
Welcome
shit
to
again.
Gotham High, where everyone worships the rich and the beautiful. And no one is richer or more handsome than Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
He doesn't have friends, he has followers. My
ew.
friend Jack Napier,
Uh,
his name, except good looks and a wicked sense of humor. The problem is that I love them both.
Hoe bag!
what the hell is this crap?
I'm just gonna say it
And the
right now.
triangle is a perfect shape.
Ow.
Everyone catch on to that? I love that.
Is a perfect shape.
They have the fucking cougar sound. What the fuck? It sounds like hot for teacher if it's a cougar. Like, damn.
Whoa. Yeah.
Jeez, like that's the kind of direction we're like going for. Apparently, this weird MTV bullshit. Oh my god, I actually had to age restrict my video on this because I was so furious about it. Just no, everything is just no. First and foremost, oh my gosh, Spartan. Have you seen this before? What are your thoughts?
I've seen it on other channels because obviously when something like this comes out, you can't not watch it because it's just so idiotic. And we're kind of a captive audience at this point as well.
Yeah, I also find it kind of strange
literally locked in our homes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
But
10 days.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say
it's 10 days still? Oh, wow.
it occurred to me as it was flicking through the Twitter profiles that was with that Bruce Wayne profile, that was definitely some self-insert bullshit because no kid is going to have 2.4 million Twitter followers, regardless
And
of who
he's
they are.
following one person. He's following one person.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that guy? Who is
Probably
he?
Probably
Or is-
Probably,
or she?
yeah, probably Alfred.
That's what
It's
I
Alfred
said.
or it's Robin.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Who? Oh my God, Dick Grayson is going to be gay in this, probably. Actually, you know what? Speaking
Why
of,
is Alfred on
actually,
that?
This is a perfect.
You know, this exemplifies
Actually,
bullshit.
you know what? That's funny because, yes, again, this is coming from Bounding into Comics, but I found this very interesting. DC Comic Circles The Dream reveals gay Alfred and Chinese American.
Mhm.
Actually, that's not Chinese American. It's Taiwan, but I don't know. Is there a difference? Probably, yeah. Definitely. But no, yeah, an Asian. They made Bruce Wayne Asian for some reason. Of course, the Joker is a white male, so because they have to be because he's evil.
Yeah.
And
was
Alfred
Hong
is actually gay.
Kong, but
So now they're race swapping the parents as well as killing them.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're
So,
minorities.
I thought that Alfred
I
was
guess.
gay,
They make it
so
out
I don't
to
think that's
where-
really a
In the book-
change.
But the point, I guess, is just like he's supposed to, be moving or something. Let me
He's-
go ahead and
He's
just
pixelated.
look. I mean, just
Uh-oh.
Am I? Can you hear me though?
We can hear you, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Personally, I
I'll
was
just
a little
solve
worried
that
for
problem.
Alfred's mental health that he never went on dates and stuff. So maybe that's an improvement.
I mean, it might be.
Too busy
Andrew, you've
mending
been quiet
Bruce's
for a while.
busted up ass every single day.
Yeah. What's that?
I said that Alfred's way too busy for dates. He's mending Bruce's busted up ass every single day.
Yeah.
Right.
I could make a joke there, but it'd
And-
probably
Oh
be
my
highly
goodness.
inappropriate.
Well, maybe it was
The-
No,
there's-
do it.
We were thinking it.
You,
Do
when you
not.
watch it,
Don't you dare deprive us of a joke, Wes. If you have one.
Well, I was
Please,
I was
go
I
for
was
it.
just gonna say Alfred probably after getting his ass busted up, he had felt some sympathy.
There it is.
There it is. That's the joke. Sorry,
Well, there it
Had
is.
to
Don't
do
you
it.
dare apologize. That was good. I approve.
I didn't apologize. I
I
said had to
approve.
do it. That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about Oh my God, Mary, no. Oh my God. The Darksider says, isn't Alfred now gay, rich, Bruce's uncle, yet still the butler for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's messed up.
I guess. And it did say Taiwan in his Twitter the fake Twitter or Instagram thing. More comic book crap. Andrew, this just happens to be your day.
I guess so. Well, I guess if you want to call it that, my day would be comic book mainstream writers get their heads out of their ass and actually write something good for a change. But that's not happening anytime soon, and it's not going to get better tonight. That's for sure with what we've got coming up. But yeah, I mean,
oh yeah, I'm gonna let you take the reins on that one for sure.
Yeah,
but
I might have to get off of camera because I might vomit, and I don't want to cause everybody else to do that in a chain reaction.
Oh man, do it! We'll all vomit. We'll group vomit.
Dude, that would be
that would be epic.
No.
It would be like from God, what's that movie with Wesley Crusher? Stand By Me. Yeah, we'll all vomit. You vomit, and then you vomit on Spartan Jeremy, and then he'll vomit on Christie.
Stand By Me,
we'll
Lardass.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the guy Lardass, he just eats all those pies in the pie eating contest. And he throws up. He's like, everyone was people were barfing on their moms, on their dads, on their sisters. Like, oh my God, that was one of the best scenes, and it was just so out of the blue. It was amazing.
Ladies are barfing in their purses. It was pandemonium.
Absolutely.
Lorena, what do you think of all this?
Well, I'm not a big DC person, but I know enough of the lore to be extremely insulted by this.
So
it's just it's just retconning,
that
the standard characters.
That this comic abilities. I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
What are you thinking, Wes? Don't leave us hanging.
My internet is apparently malfunctioning. My internet is malfunctioning, so I didn't hear any of that. What was it? I think it's my.
We were just asking because we didn't hear you. We did not hear a word you said.
No.
Oh, okay. So here's what I was going to say. This opens up so many possibilities because now I'm thinking we need like a Picard comic book with Picard as a bald junior high school student on social media. That's what we need.
We had that as an episode of Next Generation. We don't need it again, especially not with the new crap.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. He's bald, and there's a Riker within his same class, even though Riker is much younger. And Boothby is obviously gay, and they go and Boothby gives him advice, and Boothby mends his wounds after he gets his ass kicked.
It's sad because of Picard in Starfleet Academy.
Say that again?
Yes. Hello?
I'm here.
We can hear you.
My internet is wigging out, and I pay a lot of money for good internet, so I'm very disappointed.
Proper, speak to us.
Okay, I think it's just me.
I
don't think so, because I got a message that it was my internet that was wigging out.
How about this? Going back to Gotham High, it seems like it's like Gossip Girl, Riverdale, like CW type shit.
Yeah.
And the way she talks about it, I was like, is this Serena off of Gossip Girl again or something? I was like, what is this?
It's actually pretty appropriate that you compare it to something from the CW because most people know that CW stands for can't write.
Oh.
So.
Damn, that's
I've never watched the CW show. I'm just saying.
Well, it's either can't write or cancerous writing. Either or works or interchangeable.
I always just thought it was cringeworthy. So that
works too. No, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. There can be multiple definitions for it, but it's awful. And you see this through all of their shows. And there's a copy and paste formula that the CW uses for every single one of these shows. And based on this trailer, it looks like it was a pitch for CW.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought that was. I was like, oh shit.
Just
Here we
wait.
go.
Just wait. About 5 years, we'll probably get it.
Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see Gossip Girl,
I
Gotham
like the
High
first
on there.
Two seasons of The Flash. The first two seasons of The Flash were pretty good, I thought.
Yep.
Real talk, first 2 seasons of both
I
Flash
watched-
and Arrow were actually solid. After that, they turned to utter garbage.
Yeah, I got all camp and stupid.
I will say though that I watched 2 episodes of Batwoman, and it gave me a migraine the second episode. I only did 1 review. That's all I needed. The one guy was not Alfred to me. I guess he was Lucius Fox's son. I just called him not Alfred because he's, 1, not Alfred, and 2, like, he acts like Alfred, like that kind of role. So I don't even know, what happens afterwards, but like, just so many things wrong with these like CW shows that I've heard is just a complete nightmare to just sit through if you're a DC fan. So I'm sorry, Lorena, there just happens to be a lot of DC in the news.
No, that's okay. Like I said, it's like there's the standard DC that I know, but I know enough that you're screwing with the characters, and I don't like it. Like with, I couldn't watch Catwoman. I couldn't.
Oh my God, Mary, no.
Batwoman had some entertainment value.
Yeah.
When she had the giant head, and a giant head on a little body, that was entertaining.
Batwoman. Oh my God.
And Alice was entertaining, but after she got the hair, it was just bad. It wasn't so bad; it was good, and I stopped watching.
There's just nothing that intrigues me about it. Nothing that makes me want to watch it. Nothing that makes me care to watch it. Just at all.
She talked like, have any of you played like Metroid Other M? She talked like, Samus from Metroid Other M. She's like, I felt alone and dejected, so I went to go kill the Metroid. I went to report to my supervisor, and he told me no.
Come on, she was exercising like the full breadth of her acting range there.
Well, I'm not saying she
and
didn't, but yeah.
Her natural accent comes out too. It's I was like, wait, what?
Well, there's one part in The Dark Knight where God damn it, I'm getting stream brain. Commissioner Gordon, the actor?
Gary
Where
Oldman?
Gary Oldman, yes. Where his accent comes out when they're in front of the light.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say you should do that, Dent. That part.
So with Gotham High, who's the other person? There's Bruce Wayne, and who's the other person?
Jack Napier. Supposedly, the Batman 89. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
Contemporaries.
took that name out of Sean Gordon Murphy's Batman Curse of the White Knight comic book universe. And that's what the Joker in that
Lord have mercy.
That's his like original name before going psycho.
So you age up Bruce Wayne, and then you de-age.
So they're in the same. They're the same age group, and they're both fighting over Selena Kyle. Is what's going on.
Apparently.
I think this was like a Jetsons episode. Jetson. There's Flash.
Don't insult the Jetsons like that.
I know, right?
No,
there was Flash and.
No.
What happened? Did you just kick me?
No, I was just joking. No. I was joking.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Just don't insult the Jetsons, you monster.
I was saying they did it better. That's what I was saying.
You're fired.
I'm just going to say this. This just because if they're both chasing after Selena Kyle for whatever reason, it's clear to say that they both make terrible life choices.
Really? Yeah. I just got to give a quick shout out to Frank and the Shawhan and Wiener Dog Clan. Thank you so much for popping in, man. He's actually one of the people who convinced me, like, hey, you're proper Jeremy. You should make a channel because you're kind of funny. I'm like, okay. Do you want me to like make some like funny videos? He's like, yeah, just make them hilarious or just do whatever. I'm like, I guess I could do that. I guess I could do YouTube. So, and it's been going all right so far. So, dude, Super Span, Adam Shawhan, you are the fucking best. I love you, man. Good to talk to you the other night. Anyways, does there anybody who else want to comment on this terrible atrocity that we have here? Or are we just about pooped out on it?
I think we're pretty pooped on it.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The author pretty much just that's the abortion that is Gotham High. Anyways,
they just need to up age Azrael and have him be the bad guy and just kill everybody.
Yeah, could work. So for the next topic,
it might be more interesting if she was
Andrew,
dating Zaz. You know, I mean, just saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Andrew, you wanted to. When I saw your Twitter post on this article, I laughed hysterically first at just at how ridiculous it was, and then I kind of felt bad because I saw that you were in pain, and I was like, oh my goodness, I should probably talk about this since I'm having him on. So Andrew, take it away with this next article.
Oh boy. All right, let's do this.
DC reveals Clark Kent is not the one true Superman.
Just a preface here, you're going to see me slowly degrade as the cancer takes over. So yeah, you can see.
Let's actually go through. Let's do this. Let's go through the entire article.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That is why the title is this week in Blasphemous.
Yeah, this is typical CBR garbage tier website, as are most comic book websites. DC reveals Clark Kent is not the one true Superman, because that's exactly what everybody's thought the whole time, right? So in Legion of Superheroes #5, which is a garbage comic series, actually, Brainiac 5 reveals Clark Kent is not the one true Superman according to history. It's actually another DC hero. We'll get into that. Warning, spoilers, blah, 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 we don't care. Although John Kent, that's the son of Lois and Clark, has joined the Legion of Superheroes in the 31st century, the young Superboy is still in the dark about the history of the last 1,000 years. While Computo was available to give him a full history lesson about the Legion, referring to Legion of Superheroes, John kept putting it off, like any normal kid not wanting to do their homework. But in Legion of Superheroes #5, the son of Superman finally sits down in the powerful artificial intelligence machine to learn how the team of cosmic superheroes first united. This is not going to get any better. Just putting that out there.
I knew it was going to be bad because I had the Picard advert up in the corner.
that was.
Oh boy.
That was just a telling of things to come. Thanks to Computo, John is able to witness firsthand specific moments in time, and one of them shows how Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, and Lightning Lad, shortly after becoming the founding members of the Legion, first recruited Brainiac 5. Some of this is a little unnecessary, but we'll keep going. Brainy is quick to accept the invitation because thanks to his powerful intellect, he has deduced things about the future and how it relates to the past. And he does so, and as he does so, he reveals Clark Kent isn't the one true Superman. Someone else is. Fantastic. Let's keep going and continue with this cancer. When the original 3 Legionnaires first meet with Brainiac 5, he explains to them the importance of the past 1,000 years ago. To us, this past is the present-day DC universe, which is already garbage as it is, and the adventures that are currently unfolding throughout the publisher's various comic book titles. Brainiac 5 stresses the vitality of the modern DC universe time period, which is not very much, and how their own future is intricately tied to it. According to him, the destruction of the Earth 1,000 years ago was the direct result
Avery, what do you need?
That resulted in the loss of much of the planet's history. And this is where we get to the good part. In his calculations, Brainiac sees the potential of something similar happening to the Legion in the 31st century, and to prevent that, he deduces that they need to add John Kent to their ranks, thus revealing the real reason Legion first recruited the young Superboy in Superman 14. He is the one to teach us everything we need to know about how to inspire a proper new age of heroes, Brainiac explains. We need to have him experience this future and all we have built, and we need to prepare him for his coming role as the one true Superman. Yay! And
Um,
a little further here, some more BS about the coming stuff for the DC universe with their new cancerous 5G thing that they're doing later this year, but there's no need to keep going further. Essentially, this is basically.
Yes, please explain to as somebody who has never really read very many comic books, why is this significant? Why is this such a big deal? And why do you feel that it is, as you know, you have said in the tweet, blasphemous bullshit, which is now the title of the stream, by the way, because I just thought it was hilarious. The little, like, you know, blasphemous bullshit. I love it.
You don't have to be like an extremely well-read comic book fan to know who Superman is, right? People think anyone here, I don't know the level of comic book knowledge any of you have, from normie to Sanchiel. Who is Superman?
Clark Kent.
Okay, that seemed pretty unanimous, right? You ask somebody who Superman is, it's Clark Kent. There's no other answer to that. And
I'm talking about the justification of it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So the writer of Legion of Superheroes, who also is writing the current Superman comic, which actually I'm going to have you share another tab here on my screen in a second, just to put this into further perspective of how far down the drain this really is circling. He's been ruining just about every character he touches. There are 3 books that he mainly has control over. It's Young Justice, which is a fairly popular franchise that was in the 90s, early 2000s, had a very popular animated series that was done very well. A lot of people have strong memories of that show. And he's doing the Superman book. He did a Man of Steel book. And now he's doing Legion of Superheroes. And he has destroyed every single character he touches in every single one of them. So much so that here's where I'll have you share a different tab, because this is very telling. Right here. So this is Comicron. This is where you can see the monthly sales numbers and statistics for every single comic book that is sold through Diamond. They're starting to add stuff like crowdfunded projects and things like that as well. But Superman is down here. It's only selling a little over 7,700 units each month. Superman, like literally the most recognizable superhero ever. He's the reason we have superheroes. He's only selling 7,758 books here. This was, I think this was February's. And so
this is like the main series that's going on right now, correct?
This isn't like some spin-off series, because a lot of main characters for both Marvel and DC have multiple books. This is the mainline Superman book. It is ranked 214 out of all the books out there. 214. This is DC's flagship character. That's not very far ahead of Legion of Superheroes, which is, both of these are in cancellation numbers, mind you.
Or the Power Rangers, for that matter.
Yeah, but I'm not going to rank Power Rangers with Superman, to be honest. I'll give them a pass there. Boom Studios isn't doing that great. But yeah, 220th right here. This Legion of Superheroes. No, I don't know who this is for. Nobody wants this, obviously, if not even 8,000 people are buying it. And here's the most telling part, because these units, this is units shipped. Now, what that means is that these are the number of units that are being purchased by comic book shops. That's not the number of units that are actually being purchased by the people who go into those shops. And as someone who has a weekly pull list and goes into the comic book shop to buy comic books, I can't right now because they're all closed thanks to Bad Beer Bug. But a lot of people.
Raina, what is it actually called?
It's the Wu-Tang virus.
The Wu-Tang. Okay.
Wu-Tang, yes. Yep.
I like.
Are you still getting shit for that? Real quick.
The Wulan flu.
I still like the Kung Flu.
The Kung
Flu
flu
was good. I like Kung Flu.
That's how bad this is. So these characters are not being written as they traditionally have been. So people who grew up with these characters, like myself, Brian Michael Bendis, the writer, he brought back Young Justice, which I touched on just a second ago. And Young Justice has a special place in my heart because I kind of grew from the 90s as far as comic books go. His first handful of issues were fun. Afterwards, he completely changed the majority of the cast as far as like how the characters are written. And they're written so demonstrably different from how I grew up knowing these characters to be that it's unreadable. because we don't care about these characters. They don't feel like the characters that we grew up with. He's done that with Superman. That's why Superman's in cancellation numbers. Legion of Superheroes, making Superboy, John Kent, the supposed future one true Superman, is just kind of another notch on the pole of stupid shit that Brian Michael Bendis has done in the DC universe since coming over. And the saddest part is he's like the highest paid writer there. They paid big money to get him over from Marvel. He did a lot of stuff over at Marvel. He created Miles Morales, and he wrote the entire Ultimate Spider-Man line of comics there, which initially did very well. And DC paid big money to get an exclusive contract with him. And all he has done since coming to DC was take a massive steaming shit over everything he's touched.
Can I just make a point?
No. Go ahead.
This comic says that, or this article seems to suggest that they need John Kent as Superman because of what Superman was in the past. If that's the case, John Kent, I'm not even a big comic book guy, but if that's the case, John Kent isn't the one true Superman. Clark Kent was, and John Kent is just a replacement.
In practice, that's how it seems. The issue, and that would be one thing, but for DC to suggest, so this is how the fans like myself would take this, right? There's a difference between how something is, whether it's intended or not, that might be how it reads, but how it feels is you're literally saying Clark Kent was not the one true Superman, even though he's been around for 80. They even put it there. The words in the comic say he needs to take up the mantle as the one true Superman. There isn't much argument there. No. I look, you don't actually have to be a big Superman fan to understand that Clark Kent is from another goddamn planet. Yeah. Why would that's if it's another Kryptonian, could that be an argument made, Andrew? Like, is that correct? Like, if it's another Kryptonian, yeah, sure.
Okay,
but then it's another Kryptonian that decides that's from the House of L, so he can throw on the crest. That's fine.
This version of John Kent isn't even a full Kryptonian, so in theory, he shouldn't have the same level of powers as Superman.
Right, or you could do the Dragon Ball bullshit, which since he's half Saiyan or half Kryptonian, that somehow makes him more powerful. So you got a powerful ass race and a weak ass race, and that makes a more powerful race. I don't think that's how that works.
No, he should be a half-ass version of Superman, if anything.
Yeah.
Like that just like he can only maybe kind of fly 5 feet in the air or something stupid like that. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe you could make that. You could honestly make that a comedy. You could make it a comedy.
Is his superpower getting killed by tornadoes? Is that what his superpower is?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine so. Christie, Lorena, any thoughts on this?
It's just freaking blasphemy. I'm sorry. It just sounds horrible. Absolutely horrible.
It's bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit.
Yes, it is.
That's what the stream's all about. It's absolute
blasphemous.
Complete and utter bullshit.
Andrew brought up a good fucking point where I know the main Superman, Bruce Wayne, Batman type shit. When I think of Superman, it's Clark Kent. It's not Jonathan Kent. Clark Kent is the way he is because of Jonathan. He learned from his family. And so it made him the man who he was. So bullshit. No.
I haven't seen the comic. How does John Kent become Superman? Does he find, the crystal, what are those things? Those candies, Jolly Rancher or whatever.
Well,
he finds the crystal Jolly Rancher. He takes a bite. Ooh, sour apple, yum. He becomes
I've never
become
heard it called
Superman,
that.
or
He hasn't become Superman yet. So when he was
okay.
introduced in the comics, he was actually almost immediately a beloved character. He was part of a comic. There was a duo comic called Super Sons. It was him and Damian Wayne, and they were a team up. They were their own dynamic duo. It was actually an incredible comic. When it was running, it was literally the best comic at DC. It was so well done. The art was beautiful. The run was great. There was excellent chemistry between the characters, fun stories. It was just a good freaking comic book. Now, when Brian Michael Bendis came over to DC, he started taking a shit all over these characters, and specifically in the Superman family. And something he just recently did was he aged up Jonathan Kent. Now, Jonathan Kent was only like, I want to say he was maybe at the most like 12, because he wasn't old enough to join the Teen Titans. So he wasn't a teenager yet. But then Brian Michael Bendis wrote this stupid ass story where he was taken to the future and taken, I think it was into the Phantom Zone or some such bullshit. And then when he came back, he was aged up several years. So now he's an older teenager. Like, it completely took away all the great dynamics that he had with everybody else that he was interacting with. And so this was all part of kind of his plan, I think, at this point, now knowing what he's doing with Legion of Superheroes, to progress the character to be the new one true Superman. So it's like, okay, so you fucking ruined the actual one true Superman because you couldn't write his ass right. So you're just going to replace him with somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole concept is just, again, as you said earlier, you don't have to, all you have to do is just have like the basic, you don't even have to watch the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, which is like basically my foundation of what Superman is. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, like, isn't that like up until The Dark Knight, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time? I still think it is one of my favorites. Those first two Superman movies are awesome. I thought it was.
I have the Donner cut of Superman 2. Yeah, it's a little. It's better than the original Superman 2 for sure. What's interesting is that he actually auditioned. They show scenes from when he auditioned because they were supposed to be two movies together, and I guess they were filmed at close to the same time or at the same time. And so you could see he has plastic frame glasses in one scene and wire frame glasses in the next, and he's younger in one scene and more ripped in the next scene. It's pretty interesting, actually. Highly recommend picking it up. But yeah, that's that was my exposure. That was the greatest comic book movie of its time. Were the Superman movies. I even like Superman 3, but a lot of people don't.
Oh, I didn't like that one. I did see the first two Superman movies. Absolutely loved them. That's like where my lore comes from. Superman 3, well, right.
I thought
it's
the part where he's flicking the peanuts
Superman
in the bar
and Superman
was pretty cool.
2, Superman 3, Superman 4.
Superman 4 was really bad.
So Andrew just said he's got to dip out in just a second. Like right now? You got to go?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So this is something that I'm curious about, since we're all familiar with the movies of Superman. What I have, this is something that I have been just curious about for the longest time, and it has nothing to do with, really like any articles that we're going to talk about, but it has something to do with Superman indirectly, and well, directly really. The Richard Donner cut was a big deal for years and years and years, and there was justification for it, and we finally got it. I actually remember going to Costco for some reason and getting this, giant, like, I think I still have it upstairs, the Superman collection, which has like, I don't know, like 10 discs, and I guess Warner Brothers owed me another disc, and I got it eventually. Actually, I don't know if I did, but it was for Superman 3, so I was like, fuck it, I don't care. But I'm just curious. Is this the same thing as this damn Zack Snyder cut? Is that why? Do you think that's why people won't shut the fuck up about it? I'm really curious. I have not gotten a single like straightforward answer. All I hear is that in every damn stream, Lethal Lightning and Ryan Kennel, I love you guys, but you keep talking about it. It's annoying. I don't know if it's about the Richard Donner like cut, like in terms of comparing the two. Like, is it on that kind of level? Like, is that why people are really upset about it? I am genuinely curious. Anybody in the chat, anybody on this panel, please give me a straightforward answer. Like, because I don't see it.
I got nothing. I haven't even seen the Donner cut.
Oh my goodness, really? Wow.
No,
What?
I'm gonna have to, but no, I've never seen it, so that'll have to go on my list.
Oh yeah, the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2 is it flows a lot better with the second movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does.
It's a little bit more serious.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the
Nothing.
I haven't seen it.
Tom from Midnight's Edge says Donner cut is
Oh,
awesome.
never mind,
I
then.
agree wholeheartedly, Tom. Yes.
Yeah.
I
the
think
Donner
that
cut is awesome.
Well, when you see two visions clashing, much like you did in Superman 2, I think a lot of people want to see what the artist would do with the original version, what their original vision was. And so I'm projecting here because I didn't really, I don't know. It's clear that there was more of a story to be told that was intended to be told with Justice League. And so I think people just are out of curiosity, want to know what the Snyder cut, what the vision was going to be. But if you've seen Batman versus Superman or Batman v Superman, you have a pretty good idea. I wanted to see a little bit more Cyborg. I thought that was the more interesting part of Batman versus Superman for me, or I'm sorry, Justice League. I wanted to see more of Cyborg because I thought Cyborg had one of the more interesting arcs, and they didn't really explore that. They touched on it, so there's supposed to be more Cyborg in it. I hear. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, we got just one more. We have just one more thing to go over, and this is something this is just kind of a bonus little thing that. Shout out to you, Wes Moody. You, oh my God! I have never seen this video, but this is a bit of a throwback because people made a big deal about how Americans, are people who are calling the coronavirus oh my God, why did I say it? Wu-Tang!
God damn it.
Virus.
Demonetized.
No, demonetized! No!
It's over. Super chat Justin now. Quick. Send us your money.
No! No. So with all of that being said, with people saying with all of this being said, I think we should revisit this lovely commercial that Wes Moody had posted, and I think some of you have seen it before because people think for some reason only Americans can be racist, but I beg to differ. I'm going to show this. This is a classic. Let's just see.
Gotta watch it.
Roll it.
This is a must see for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Who here has seen that? No? Yeah. Okay. Some of you haven't seen it. Some of you have. Oh God.
It's straight out of like CSA, that mockumentary that was made a few years back.
All right. I am so curious about what everyone's reaction is to it. So without further ado, oh dear Lord, here we go. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck?
So she shoves a Tide Pod in his mouth and throws him in the laundry machine.
What the fuck?
Bow bow.
制是一颗俏皮洗衣绒珠，俏皮。
All right.
What the fuck did I? Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was? What did you just? Wes?
Y'all never seen that?
I have seen that. I've seen that, and yeah.
Apparently, that's pretty commonplace in China.
It is.
Thoughts?
Can I just
It
question
is.
that choice of music, because it feels like the music was ripped straight out of a French advert rather than Chinese.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I love
my-
Andrew's face. I mean his reaction says it all.
like I've told people
I think I might have to
repeatedly-
clip that.
Like I've told people repeatedly, not one race has a monopoly on racism, and this is some blatantly racist shit.
It is blatantly.
Blatant. I got stories, but I'll let everybody else talk.
You guys, you know what we have to do next. To quote the YouTube Rewind 2018.
Oh my god.
We got to read the comments.
Oh,
We don't have
Oh,
a
boy.
choice.
I've not
We
read the
have
comments.
to.
This is new to me, so let's see what happens here.
Oh, this should
Andrew,
be
I'll try to make
interesting.
it quick because I know you got to leave, but
Yeah,
dear
I got a
Lord.
few extra minutes. It's cool.
Just when it's getting good, man, you
Okay.
gotta go. That's cool.
Oh my god.
All right.
heaven.
I don't know if I have seen the first one, so I'm going to... Oh, God. Here we go. Here we go. Two Wongs don't make a white. Michael Jackson left the chat. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. He needs a second rinse. He came out yellow.
Oh man. Oh god.
Oh my god.
She got corona.
Oh man.
No.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
They're complaining about coronavirus racism when your
Lord
rap
have-
career doesn't work out.
That's bad.
Fuck, dude.
That's bad.
They
That
do
is
say
real
certain
bad.
things can shrink in the wash.
That's
What
bad.
No.
Oh man.
How
Oh.
dare you? No, I don't approve. No. How much did they pay this guy? That's my
Guy.
question. Yeah, how much did they pay him?
Did they even pay him?
Impossible. How could his hair have
Probably
grown
not.
that much? I want to buy that machine. I need help on math.
Oh man.
I came here from Corona 2020. Tell me, how are people being racist towards Chinese again? Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, dear Lord, just a couple more. Holy shit. Oh, this is probably one of the greatest comment sections I've ever heard. Like, Justin Joy, dude, revisiting this moment ended my depression. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
God. Oh
Hey.
my God. I guess you can call that ethnic cleansing.
Oh god. What the hell? Oh man. You got to drop the mic at that one. I mean, you got to drop the mic.
That man is a legend.
Drink to that.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been This Week in Bullshit.
Oh my God.
This has been one of the greatest streams I've ever hosted. Thank you all so much. There's nothing more we can say than that. I don't even
Yes.
like.
No. Highlight memes' comment. Highlight memes' comment.
Oh my God.
We're going
We're
to
going
hell.
to hell.
Yes, we are.
They're
We're
going to hell.
They are.
You on the other side. You know what, guys? I think we should just end it right here. We've had a good run. We're all going to hell.
Or we can
Fuck
all die.
this. Or we could all die. Oh my God. I don't
At least
know
it's
if
warm
I
there.
want to just end. Do you guys want to plug your channel?
No,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Ladies and
This is
gentlemen,
a great.
It's
yeah.
been This Week in Bullshit. Spartan Jeremy, Wes Moody, according to Christie, Lorena from the Queen's Council. They're going to be up next, I think. And, of course, Caffeinated Wolfe, Andrew, dude. Oh my God, give me my haircut back, you bastard. All going to hell. Peace and love. Good fucking night, guys. This has been This Week